GRTV is at the New York Hilton at the Paradox Interactive Convention. I've been to 4 Paradox Interactive Convention. The first year was in Copenhagen, where they had 3 games on display. You may remember Europa Universalis Rome, Lost Empire Immortals, and Penumbra Black Plague. Those were the titles on display, I believe. So 4 years later, they've got 17 games, I think it is, or 16, somewhere around 16 or 17, depending on whether you count expansions or not. And they've actually announced 8 new titles or 7 new titles here at the event. And behind us you can see the assorted press doing the rounds with the different games. Got King Arthur 2 over there from Neocore Games. Got Crusader Kings 2 and Sword of the Stars 2 and Citizen Motion here. Those are games that, those are some of the games they're showing off here. But the big news, the big new thing that Paradox is working on is online games with the Paradox Connect initiative. And apart from Dreamlord's Resurrection, which was announced at Gamescom to be one of their online free-to-play games, they've also announced Hearts of Iron, the card game, as well as a game called Salem, which is an MMO set in this 1700s in New England, a very unique and weird thing, a mythical New England, I should say. And let me get my sheet notes. Oh yeah, we've also got Gettysburg Armored Warfare, which is alternate history Civil War with modern weapons. It's a mix between an RTS and an FPS that is also in development. So lots of new games. Other new games that have shown off here: Naval War, Arctic Circle, a RTS in the Northern Atlantic from a Norwegian developer that's over there. And we've got, for Majesty fans, a new game set in the Majesty universe called Defenders of Ardania. It's a tower defense game where you also send out units, and it's a nice little game that is coming out on multiple platforms. Right now, PC and iPad is confirmed, but maybe it will be out on other platforms as well this spring. What else is there? We got, of course, the typical bread and butter of Paradox, the grand strategy games, Crusader Kings 2, Magna Mundi, Pride of Nations, they're all here. We've got a new Mount & Blade game called With Fire and Sword, which is basically Mount & Blade warband with firearms and lots of new maps and stuff like that, and new multiplayer modes and things to explore. Well, I think I've covered most of what's here, but there's a lot of games, and you know, that's it for us here at Paradox Interactive Convention, and I hope you enjoy our coverage here on GRTV. There will be plenty of interviews in the coming weeks.